Hi, I'm Peaceful Nick the Medium, and thank you. I hope you enjoy this video about finding your spirit guide. We will start with a few different techniques in order to prepare you to find your spirit guide. And then after the techniques are listed, I will walk you through and guide you into the realm of finding your spirit guide. So get yourself in a place where you feel comfortable and enjoy. So today we are going to talk about how personal our spirit guide experience will be. It is personal to everyone and it is different for everyone. Spirit guides are believed to be benevolent entities that offer guidance, protection, and support you in your life journey. I'm going to give you some step-by-step guidance to establish connection with your spirit guide. So, first, number one, you want to create a sacred space. You want to find your spirit guide and communicate with your spirit guide when you are in a quiet, comfortable space where you are free of distraction and free of anyone wanting or needing anything from you. You do not want to be disturbed. It can really send you off track and get you frustrated. If you would like, you can light a candle. You can play soothing music. I prefer solfeggio sounds. You can use any rituals that you like to help you feel centered and focused. I would also like to go to number two. Relax. Relax through meditation. It doesn't have to be a perfect meditation. You just want to create gaps between your thoughts so you're not thinking about all of the things that are happening in your daily life to disturb you. You want to sit or lie down in a relaxed position. You want to be comfortable. You want to have your eyes closed and take deep breaths, at least 3 to begin, in through the nose, out through the mouth. I'm going to repeat that in through the nose, out through the mouth. You want to do 3 deep breaths at minimum and continue to breathe regularly throughout this process. You want to visualize yourself surrounded by a white protective light and set an intention to connect with your spirit guide. So you want to have the intention now. Not everybody wants to be surrounded by a white protective light. And if you feel more comfortable in a field of daisies or on a mountaintop or in the middle of the ocean, that is fine by me. It's not for me to tell you where your sacred space is. I think the white protective light, is more of a metaphor than actual reality in this situation. So number 3, your intentions. You want to set your clear intention that you want to meet with your guide. In your mind, express your intention, push it outward into the ether that you want to connect with your spirit guide. State your desire to receive guidance, support, and insight from this loving source that is your guide. Number 4, ask for permission. Address your spirit guide respectfully. Always use respect and gratitude when speaking with spirit. Ask for their presence and for their assistance. You can say something to the effect of, "Spirit guide, I invite you to join me in this space. I seek your guidance and connection." Number 5, visualize and sense their presence. Now, I realize some people can't visualize, and that's fine. Just sense their presence and their energy around you. Imagine the presence of your spirit guide near you. They might appear as a being of light, an animal, a comforting energy, a person. Trust whatever feelings may arise or images that you may see. Number 6, Engage in a dialogue. So this is once you have established a connection with your guide. You want to find the guide, address them with gratitude and respect, ask them their name. Mine is George. Ask them their name and they will tell you. And also ask, are you my guide? Because sometimes, especially if you have mediumship abilities, someone else in spirit will pop through, maybe a loved one for a friend of yours. So make sure to always ask, are you my guide? Then you can start a mental or verbal conversation. It's up to you. I do mine in my head, but there's no problem speaking the words out loud. Ask them questions, share your thoughts with them, ask them for help and guidance with things. Ask them, you can literally ask them anything you want. And practice this and practice feeling what's your energy and what's their energy. And if you practice this enough, you will get to see, oh, that's my guide. My guide is here. It's a different energy than mine. Always express your intentions. Make sure they're always positive and for the greater good. Be patient be patient and open to receiving their responses, which might come as thoughts, feelings, or insights. And you have to trust the responses. A spirit guide will never tell you anything negative. So if you're hearing negative thoughts from what you think is your guide, that is not your guide. That is either your subconscious and your baggage from your life and unhealed trauma and pain, or a trickster is the only way I can describe it. But most likely it's your unhealed wounds that are coming through with negative thoughts. A spirit guide will never bring you negative thoughts. Number 7, listen and be receptive. As you're engaging in this inner dialogue, pay attention to any thoughts, impressions, and sensations that might come to you. Your spirit guide's messages might be subtle, so remain receptive to all forms of communication. Sometimes it's so subtle that you don't even realize that you're communicating with your spirit guide. So you have to practice, practice, practice. And trust your intuition is number 8. Always trust your intuitive senses. Your spirit guide's guidance might come as a gut feeling, a sudden thought, or a clear image in your mind. Don't dismiss anything that seems to come from a place of wisdom and positivity. It will always be wise, always be positive. Again, number 9, express gratitude. When you feel your connection with your spirit guide is complete, express your gratitude. Thank them for their presence. Thank them for their guidance and the insights they've shared with you. This may help, record your experience in a journal or a notebook. Take a few moments to write down what happened. Include any messages, feelings, or images you received. Keeping a journal helps you track your progress and gain deeper insights over time. So there are different examples of connecting with your spirit guide. There's a visual journey, a symbolic connection, or a guided meditation. So I will walk you through 2 examples of finding your spirit guide. And remember, connecting with your spirit guide is deeply personal to you. It is not for anyone else. It unfolds the way you want it and need it to unfold, the way your guide is helping you unfold it. This is not going to be the same for everyone, and there's nothing wrong with your experience being different than someone else's. So, are you ready to find your spirit guide? I will give 2 short abbreviated versions. You can pause them and lengthen them out if you'd like. And we'll do 2 techniques. One is very short and very simple. The other one is a little more visual. So 3 deep breaths, 1 in through the nose, out through the mouth. Close your eyes on the last exhale. Make sure you're where you're comfortable and you will not be disturbed. Continue breathing, relaxing, clearing your mind. Set your intention to find your guide. I want you to take your mind to a space in the front of you. Visualize what is in front of you. Ask your guide to come forward and come closer. If there's no one there, that's perfectly fine. If your guide is there or someone is there, animal, human, symbol, ask their name. Ask their name. Be grateful that you met them. Now remember their name. Now we are going to move our mind's eye behind us. We're going to look behind us and see if there's anyone there. Human, animal, symbol. Continue breathing. If someone is there or something, ask if they are your guide and ask their name. And be grateful for meeting them. If no one's there, it's perfectly fine. Now move your mind's eye to the right side of your head or body and see if someone is there. Continue breathing. If someone or thing is there, ask if they are your guide. Ask their name and give them gratitude. Next, move your mind to the left side. See if someone is there. Ask their name and if they are your guide. And thank them. Finally, one more position we want to explore. We want to look above our head and we want to see if there's anything or person, guide or otherwise, above us. Whatever it is or whoever it is, ask their purpose, ask if they are a guide, and be grateful. You may have found 0 guides. You may have found 5 or more guides in this exercise. I invite you to pause the video and write down what you found and what you remember. The best way to know if these are truly your guides is to do this practice several times to make sure that it is your guide who is truly present in this exercise. Now we will try another exercise. If the first exercise worked for you, this exercise should result in at least one of your guides showing up in this next exercise. Remember, be in a place where you are relaxed, calm, and will be undisturbed in a comfortable position for a few minutes. Imagine it is snowy outside and you're in the woods at night, and it's safe. There's no fear here. There's snow on the ground, and there are trees with no leaves, and it's a full moon, so you can see clearly through the reflection of the moon off the snow. And it's very quiet, and you can see ahead in the distance. You can see a cabin, and you can see a candle glowing in the window of the cabin. And you're walking and walking. The snow is crunching beneath your feet, and you're walking to the cabin. And you get to the door of the cabin, and you walk in, and in the middle of the room is a table with the candle and a seat on each side. Continue breathing. You walk up to the table and you sit down at the table. Put your hands out on the table and you look up in front of you. And there in front of you is your guide. Ask them their name and if they are your guide. There may be more than one person, animal, or symbol in front of you. Take some deep breaths and show gratitude, thanking them and letting them know that your intentions are for the greater good. Take some deep breaths. Come back into your body. Open your eyes. Thank you for going on this journey with me. You can practice either of these as many times as you want. You can rewind this, you can memorize it, you can practice this many times. You can develop a relationship with your guides. They can help you in so many ways. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you're journaling and keeping track of your guides and your experiences. If you have any questions or you want further guidance, you may email me at peacefulnik, N-I-K, themedium@gmail.com, or you may book one of my services, classes, or readings on my website, peacefulnik, N-I-K, themedium.com. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a peaceful day.